You look confused there, so...
I'm not confused, but I'll talk to you about it later.
Yeah. Different strategies.
All right. No. Okay.
If you keep a property for 25 years, and just keep on remortgaging it.
Yeah. I mean, ultimately, I already mentioned that. I said you can refinance.
Keep it forever and ever.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Fair enough.
Never sell it.
Yeah.
If the criteria suits, I mean, if it's
Yeah. I mean, if the numbers stack up. Yeah.
then you keep it. Yeah.
And again, you know, you refinance every few years. If your property has gained in value, you may wish to pull some equity out of that and invest that equity elsewhere. Any questions? Anything else?
Early redemption penalties you want to be aware of as well.
Yeah, as I say, tie-in periods, what it would cost you to get out of any mortgage. Yeah, absolutely. Sorry, go on.
Yeah, if I mean, just example, if I buy a house today for, it's worth 150,000, and I paid 100,000 for it, when can I take that money? I take some money out, refinance. When? Now? I know things are tight and hard. When can you refinance and take some money out?
Again, it depends on the company. Most companies will work to 6 months, yeah? Now, in this presentation today, I don't know how many of you guys have already used Ahuja. Ahuja have a relationship with a company of independent financial advisors. Again, Mike will be covering this section off. What they would look to do is a way of raising more money on the property than you are actually paying to buy that property. Look confused. It's not rocket science. There are a few lenders left who will actually, they've got a way of raising money to a percentage of the open market value rather than the purchase price. We will go through this in more information. It's not rocket science, but there are ways that you can actually, in some cases, finance to get yourself money back on completion of the purchase and not have to put a payment down.
About a year ago, with, we had a deal with Northern Rock.
Okay.
And I left me a check for 950. That was a year ago. Nothing said, nothing. I didn't get my check back. I didn't, nothing. You know.
Okay. Well, we'll take that up with you individually before today's out, yeah? But there is a method anyway of raising more finance than, you know, the typical percentages. That will be covered. Anything else at all?
Yeah, but if I paid 100,000 for it and it was worth 150, obviously I can't take 50 grand out.
No lender's going to lend up to that.
Roughly.
I mean, if you bought it for 100,000, yeah, and you refinanced it now at 75%, you would get 75% of that back, which is what, 112,500. So you could potentially take about 12,500 at the property. Obviously, again, it's not an exact science because you could incur costs setting up the new mortgage. You may have to pay for a valuation. You may have to pay more fees. So realistically, again, you could be looking at early repayment charges on the mortgage that you've got at the moment, but depends on that. If you had no early repayment charges, you set up another mortgage fee-free and, you know, didn't have to pay a penny to set it up, then best case scenario, 12,500 on a 75% remortgage. Anything else? All right, lovely. That is then finding the right buy-to-let mortgage. So what we're going to do now is pass back on to Mike, who will tell you about finding the right buy-to-let property.